Welcome to Penrose Learning, where we make understanding easy.
You start by confirming the database type and installing the matching driver. This ensures protocol compatibility. Once done, assemble your connection string with host, port, database name, username, and a secure password so the client can authenticate. Run a basic test query or client ping to verify reachability and credentials. Make sure network rules and firewall allow the port. If not, request access or use an SSH tunnel. These initial checks prevent wasted time on later failures. You now configure the middle layer to be reliable and secure. Tune connection pooling and timeouts so your app neither saturates the DB nor waits indefinitely. Enable SSL or TLS and validate certificates to protect data in transit, because encryption avoids eavesdropping on credentials. Apply least privilege roles and test prepared statements to prevent injection and reduce permission scope. Also run any schema migrations in a staging environment first, and then smoke test queries to confirm expected behavior before moving to production. You finish by integrating graceful shutdown logic so connections close cleanly, and by enabling health checks and metrics to monitor latency and errors. Schedule automated backups with retention and periodically verify a restore on staging to ensure recoverability. Once everything is live, make sure you're monitoring alerts on auth failures, timeout spikes, or certificate expirations. If things go wrong, check connection logs, network reachability, credentials, and SSL cert validity first. These catch most issues quickly.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.